Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In War of the Visions, it's been about 2 months since the game has been out, so I thought now would be a good time to show off my box, see how my account is going. I guess first we'll go here from the bottom. Here are the Vision cards. I have most of the rares, but I still need to do some pulling there. As far as Espers, I still don't have Golem and Odin. I would like to get them. And then next, these are the actual Espers here. Ifrit is the one with the highest level. And then for weapons and other equipment, this is how we're looking. And then earlier I did say that I didn't really want to touch weapons, but I have been touching them lightly lately, and it hasn't been that bad. So I have a bunch of stuff at level 50, which is good. Here is the Nagnarok. This is good for physical attacks. This is at max 5 stars, and then the +2. The +2, that's not max. You can actually get that to +5, but I think that's way too much trouble. But at +2, I get the slash damage 3, so that's good. And then this is an assault type, so the attack is extra high. And now the attack of this is higher than the Excalibur, which they hand out to everybody. Here is my best spear, although it's only attack 68. I wonder why that's so low, but I can give him some dwarf axes like this guy here. Raise that attack. Might do that later. And then here is the Cat's Claw. This one's very strong, over 100 attack. Here's the Golden Blade. This is maybe my most used weapon. This is 160, that's pretty strong. This one, the Ras Al Gheti, this gun, I'm working on this. Still at star level 3. I need more of these black things. But yeah, attack is looking pretty strong here as well. And then here is a second Nagnarok. This one focuses on magic. So like for magic knights, maybe, this would be good for them. The Nagnarok, that was an event where it was very easy to get the materials and the recipes, so I went through and I got all of that. Here's the Golden Axe. I don't have any Vikings right now that can use it, which is why I haven't really leveled it up, but I will. And then here's a Trustmaster Vermilion. This is from Gafgarion, pretty strong. Another one, this is from Etua, and then Monto, and then Yashutra. And that's about all I wanted to say about equipment and weapons there. Oh, here's the Bear Hood from Zazan. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Okay, finally, let's look at units, which is the stuff that I am most interested in. And then I have all of the uncommon and then the common characters. There are a few rare characters that I don't have, like Gilgamesh, but I don't want him. I don't have Yeruma, the Viking, but I don't really need her. And then there's a bunch of limited time characters that I don't have, like Orlandu, Ramza, Christmas, Ramadan, and then Thancred, but I'm doing fine without him. And then for my favorites, these are my favorites. These are guys that I'm actively leveling up and using. And then, yeah, we can look at them in detail. First is a Christmas Mashidi. I did a review of her, but she kind of fell into my lap, so I made sure to get her to star level 6 and then crystal level 3. She's been one of my more favorite characters to use. She's a physical attacker, but kind of funky, like ranged attacks and then jumps, so she's pretty fun to use. And a good defense as well. She's turned out to be good for the arena and the guild battle, because she can take a hit and then still keep going and then do some damage, so she's been very useful. Next is Engelbert. He has super high HP and then super high defense. I don't use him too much at the moment, but in the future when I will need a tank, he will be great. Next is Mediana. She's my #1 farmer, but I also use her for guild battles and arena, so basically everything I use her for. She's really good. And then this is my last quote-unquote maxed UR, Shutaru. He's another good attacker. I also use him all the time. But he's not as beefy as Christmas Mashiri, so he does go down more easily. And then here is Federica. She's kind of one of the last ultra rare units that I really wanted because I didn't have any lightning element units, but with her, I have her. 6-star, that's maxed. I would like to get her to crystal level 3, so I need a few more of her shards. But yeah, she's a good ranged attacker and support character, so I look forward to raising her crystal level. Oh, she's also really popular in the arena and stuff, so I look forward to using her in there. And then next, this is Sasayaki. And then before the game was even released, when they just showed the character introductions, I knew I wanted to get her. She was a rare unit, so I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll give up on her. And then she's dark element as well, and I need a lot of dark element materials to raise other guys. But she also fell into my lap, so I put a bit of effort into her. Crystal level's at 3, which is good enough for me. Star level's still at 4, so I need to work on that a bit. She's definitely under the radar at the moment. People aren't paying too much attention to her, but yeah, I'll want to get her to level 79 and then try her out. Next is Ayaka. I thought she would be really good for the high difficulty content, and she was good for my first time clear, but all of the other clears I didn't really need a healer. But still, I'm working on her. I got her to crystal level 3, that's great. And then star level, still need a little bit there. And then here we're getting into the SSR units, the uncommon units. And then these first 4, these were all limited time, except for Monto. And then you could collect their shards very quickly, so that's why all of their crystal levels are maxed out. And then I have all of their Trust Masters as well. Gafgarion, he's a great attacker, and then if you don't have Orlandu, he's like a poor man's Orlandu, so he's great. Next is Etua. She's kind of a Swiss Army knife. I might do a review of her soon, but she's fun to use. Next is Yashutada. She's another one of my best farmers, and actually I think I'm still using her in the guild battles, so yeah, she's also been very useful to me. Monto, he is a good tank, also kind of a Swiss Army knife, does some damage with his knight sub-job. Happy to have him maxed. I see a lot of players using him in arena and the guild battle, so he's still very popular. And then next are some SSR units that are not quite done, but I think for the non-limited time SSR units, I'll just take them to crystal level 3, just because it takes a lot of shards to get up to 4 and above. But I do want to max the star level. And then Shadow Lynx, probably I would not level up, except she has one ability that I really want, and that is this one. This is a 3-hit elemental attack, so that can very easily fulfill the 2-chain element attack missions in the world quests, so I would like to get her there eventually. She's a pretty popular character, good damage source as well as a SSR. Next is Inori, and then she is the same kind of group as Sasayaki, who I showed before, and then she was another one. Like, I wanted to collect the team and then level them all up and use them together, just because I thought it would be cool. I like anybody that's like in a uniform, or like any unit that's in a uniform, so those 3 together should be pretty fun. Her, I need a few more drops, and then a couple more star levels as well. This will take a little bit of time, but I'm in no rush. She's a healer as well, and I don't need her for that since I have Ayaka, but maybe in the future. And then next is Phoebe. She is one of the few SR units that I'm working on. And then I just need a few more shards of her, and then I'll have her maxed out, and then I'll get her Trust Master. Her Trust Master is great. It'll raise your speed, which is pretty rare for a piece of equipment. But she can also cast Quick on your guys to make them act almost twice in a row, so she's pretty good. And then another SR is again that Crystal Church group. This is Tsubayaki. Her I need to raise 1 more star level and then 1 more crystal level, and then she'll be done. And yeah, all of the Crystal Church characters have very high defense, so it might be fun to use them all together. And then last is Zazan. He's like the friend hatcher character, and lots of people like him. Lots of people have made videos of him. He's not great, but he does have his uses, and he's easy to max, so you can get his Trustmaster pretty easily. But yeah, that is a look at my box. Pretty advanced, I would say, for 2 months. But I've been kind of sprinting, as it were, from release to now. And then I can show you my Royal rank level, level 8. I won't say exactly how much it costs to get here, but yeah, if you do the math, it's a little bit up there. But hopefully the sprint that I did up to now will set me up for at least the next year. Because I have a great box, I think, and then I have a few characters that are near max, so I'm feeling really good about where my box is. And then as for future characters that I want one ultra rare unit that is water element, because I don't have any ultra rare characters of that element. I have at least one of all of the others, so I think I'm covered. Okay, but that is where I am at in War of the Visions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.